And I do believe we are live. Hello, everyone. Let me see if, okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome into Course Creators Academy. I am going live. We have been an incredible week so far in welcoming in new students into the beta version of Course Creators Academy. So I wanted to come on and do a specific welcome video. And if you're just joining, go ahead, say hello. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I'm so excited to have each and every one of you here. As you're just coming into the Academy, want to give you a big warm welcome and congratulate you for the decision that you have made to join Course Creators Academy to help you turn your genius into profitable and scalable online courses or coaching programs. So if we haven't officially met yet, my name is Shannon Martell, and I am your guide throughout our journey together as you're inside this program and helping you turn that genius, your gifts, into your legacy online course and coaching business. So what we're going to be doing here, if you're just tuning in, go ahead, say hello. Let me know if you can hear me okay. I'm going to check the tech on my phone here real quick, make sure the audio is working. Great. But if you can hear me okay, say yes in the comments below. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I'd also love it for you to tell us where you're from and tell us what your online course is or your course idea is if you have it. If you don't, that's okay. You're in the right place. We'll help you to get that dialed in and flushed out there for you. So go ahead and drop that in below. And then if you would drop your social media platforms as well, go ahead and drop those in the comments below. That way, after the live stream, I can go and give you a follow as well. And you can also follow your peers inside the community too. So you can help to support one another inside your online courses and coaching programs and social media as well. So what we're going to do is kind of do a quick tour of what to expect once you get inside the portal. You will have received once you have signed up. If you haven't, signed up yet, maybe you're just catching this video on the YouTube channel or on the business page and you're interested in it, but you're on the fence. That's okay. You're in the right place. You'll be able to take advantage of this as well and get all of the behind the scenes tour of what to expect once you're inside the program. So once you have signed up and you've joined, we are a special announcement. I haven't gone live yet and share this today, but we have decided to extend the beta round of Course Creators Academy, where the beta round is 4/9/7 through Sunday. So that's the beta round, and that's where you're going to get the most exclusive access to me throughout this time frame and really working with a select, small, intimate group of students to make sure that you are getting all of the support and all of the resources that you need to set you up for as much success as possible as you're creating, launching, and filling your online courses and coaching programs. So I've extended it a little bit longer. I've had several people reach out to me interested in it. And so we're just giving a couple of more days for you to be able to hop in and take advantage of that special offer for the 4/9/7. And also remember, for those of you that want some more support and want more hand holding through this process and more, just one-on-one calls and me looking at all of your content, looking at everything that you are creating and launching, we also have the VIP package available for you. So that is heavily discounted as well. You can check all of the details out on the sales page, but through the VIP package, it's discounted $1,000 right now for our beta students only. So that package is available for $499, and that includes additional access to me, additional coaching calls, my eyes on your content, your course slides, your curriculums, your lesson plans, all of the things, all of the materials that you're creating to create, launch, and sell your online courses and coaching programs. So you'll have WhatsApp support with me. So it's a private channel where we can communicate with one another as well. So if that's for you, go ahead and make sure to grab that as well as you're going through the sign up process. And if you miss that, feel free, when you were signing up, feel free to reach out to me and I will help you get involved in that. So let's take a look at the slides, and then we're going to do a little tour behind the scenes of what you're going to see once you sign up. And once you sign up, you want to check your inbox, your email inbox, because you will receive some emails from me depending on how many things you opted into and you purchased, whether like the Course Creators Academy. There's some additional bonus items that you can purchase. So social media template kit, there's course creation. I think it's the ultimate course launch toolkit is in there for you as well. And then the VIP package. So depending on what you purchased, I think my camera is glitching a little bit. Depending on what you've purchased, then you will receive several different emails from me. And maybe I just need to get off of a couple. Let me take my camera off here for a second and see if that helps. Let me see why the camera is acting up. Let me check. Hold on with me. Let me check the tech here on my camera. Let me see if you can still, I don't like that up there. Hang on. Let me see what is going on here. Hold on. Camera's there. One second, you guys. Okay, did it come back? Let me check the volume. The microphone. Okay, are we back? Can you hear me okay? Sorry about that. Let me check. Can you give me a 1 in the comments below if you can hear me okay? Depending on what you purchase, then you will receive. It's got a lag time. Hang on. Well, that's fun. Okay, I think it's back. Well, that's fun. Okay. I think it's back. Very good. All right, so I just have it pulled up on my phone as well, so I can check for comments in the phone. All right, in the chat, I mean. Okay, so where were we? So depending on, let me see, can you see me? On here. I think you can see me. I don't know why I can't see it on here. Okay, so let me wave. I don't think you can. That's weird. I can't see it on my presenter view. I can always edit this out, you guys, don't worry. Okay, we're going to go with it and hope that it is working fine. I think it's working. All right. So depending again on what you've purchased, you will receive several different emails from me. One with the sign-on credentials for Course Creators Academy. And as a reminder, you created your logon and your password when you actually signed up and you made your purchase for Course Creators Academy. And then depending on if you took advantage of any of the other bonuses that I had available at time of purchase, you will receive an email for each individual bonus that you purchased, as well as if you took the VIP spot, you will receive an email with information on how to log into the VIP portal and how to be able to take advantage of access of all of the incredible goodies that come along with the VIP pass. So that's what is going to be included in all of that. So again, the reason you are here is because you are ready to stop procrastinating. You're ready to get some clarity on your online course idea. You're ready to, learn how to get that vision out of your head and into an online course or coaching program. You're ready to stop overthinking and start creating courses that serve and scales and sells, right? So a lot of my clients are in one-on-one. They're either in their 9 to 5 or they're serving clients in a one-on-one capacity. Maybe you're service provider and you really can't take on any more clients in a one-on-one capacity, and you're starting to feel really burnt out, and you're ready to be able to package your expertise into an online course so you can move from that 1-to-1 model to the 1-to-many model, where you're serving many people across the globe with your online courses and coaching programs, where you can still also do what I do and have the hybrid approach, where not only do I have the online courses available for you to be able to learn at your own pace, but I also have the coaching. So I believe that it's a perfect trifecta with offering online education. And I believe that not only do you need the content, which is the curriculum, the video lessons, the course content, all of the homework, tangible tools that I give you to be able to implement. But I also believe that you need coaching, because, we can think we understand something all day long, but until we actually, start to implement and have someone to be able to, submit our work to for feedback and get those questions answered, we really don't know where our blind spots are, or making sure that the information that you're learning and you're absorbing, that it's being conveyed in a way that makes sense, and you're really getting those, acquiring the skills that you need to be able to package your genius into an online course and then be able to market and sell it and deliver it, to be able to create raving fans and become known as that best testimonial that for your ideal client, helping them get incredible results. It's going to then roll and trickle back into your business to help you to be able to get more referrals and to be able to scale your company even further. So that's why you're here. I want you to, just remember, you are not behind. You are in the right place at the right time. I don't want you to feel like you have to rush through this. You get to take your time. This course, you bought it. You have access to this online course for lifetime. It's lifetime access, as well as you get to take advantage of all of the updates that I do to the curriculum and to the course as we continue to grow and improve the course over time, until, if it's ever retired, which I don't plan on retiring the course, but until then, you will always have access to that, as well as to all of the improvements. So let's take a look at our online portal next. And if you have any questions as we're going through, go ahead and drop those down in the chat below, and I'll be happy to answer those as we move forward to the end of this presentation here. So let me go ahead and switch to the online portal. So when you come to, and let me see if you can see the website there, where you go. So when you sign on to Visionary Edge, you are going to be able to see the membership portal. So you will just click on my memberships, and all of the different courses and programs that I have available are going to come up for you on the membership page. When you have purchased an online course from me, one of these courses, typically I'm in them right now, so they don't have a padlock. But for you, when you navigate to this page, there'll be a little padlock on the course to where it's locked unless you have access to it. So if you've purchased Course Creators Academy, you will have access to it and you will be able to click right in the online course. And once you're in the online course, then you are going to, let's make sure this is catching up. Then you are going to come over here to the online course portal, and you're going to go to the Start Here button. And in the Start Here button, there's several videos here that walk you through the welcome and introduction, the growth framework, meeting your coach, which is me, the course creator or Course Creators Academy calendar. So in here, you'll see all of the calls that I book in for you. Right now, the Course Creators Academy beta, we are looking at 2 bi-monthly calls. So every 2 weeks will be a live coaching call. If we need to increase that capacity, we certainly will, to help make sure that you are supported and that you get all of your questions answered. But you also have a support group as well. So within Course Creators Academy, you also have a support group that you can navigate to, and you'll have the logon credentials as well for that. But you'll have the support group community where you can come in, where you can meet your fellow coaches and course creators, where you can ask all of your questions every single day, as many questions as you have every single day, and get all of your questions answered, whether it's written text or I jump on and do a Loom video and answer your question, or whether your peers in the community answer your question. So feel free to be able to serve each other and help each other grow. And everybody's going to have different skill levels and prerequisites that you come to the table with. And some are going to be, brand new in the journey. And some people are going to be like, have done it for a little bit of time or very advanced. So depending on where you are in your online course and coaching journey, you'll be able to support people at different stages of the journey here. So once you're inside the portal, then you'll just go through and get familiar with everything that's in the portal. Basically, the way that I structure my online courses and coaching programs is every module has basically its own module here. And then when you click into the module, you will see that there are various lessons in the module. Every module starts with its own introduction, and then you go into the lessons, and then there will be action steps that I assign you at the end of the module to make sure that we have understood and comprehended, all of the concepts that I'm teaching you throughout the program. And then there will be a debrief, kind of recapping what you learned in this module, and then setting you up for what to expect in the next module. Also, as you're navigating through all of the videos in the module, you're going to see that I have different resources linked here for you. So for instance, you can grab all of the slides that are part of the presentation that I went through for the training. So you can download the slides so you can be able to take notes and have them available for you for reference. There's an action guide. So there's a step-by-step action guide that follows you throughout Course Creators Academy that goes through in detail and breaks out like the homework and kind of the highlights, like the key points of what I'm teaching in each of the modules. So you have like a quick reference guide and the exact steps to take. And then I've given you the links as well to the Facebook community. So every day, that you're diving in and consuming the lesson, you consume the lesson, you take the aligned action, and then you post it in the Facebook group for feedback and review. And then any questions, again, that you have about the particular lesson and so forth, then you want to go ahead and post those questions in the Facebook group. And then you will either get that feedback, written feedback, a Loom video, or when we do our live Q&A session. So in the Start Here guide, I provided a whole in-depth walkthrough here for you of everything to expect inside there. And then also you have, not only do you have all of your modules, but you also will have all of your replays coming here. So any of the live Q&As that we're doing, you will be linked there. We have a resource vault. So the resource vault is full of tangible tools, templates, resources, checklists, swipe files, everything that you need, planners, guides, everything I could possibly think of that I use on a daily basis as I'm creating online courses and coaching programs that my students use to be able to help you not only save hours and hours, if not weeks of time in creating things from scratch, but they're the proven strategies of what's working right now in my business and in my students' business to help them to be able to create, launch, and sell profitable online courses and coaching programs and deliver them to help get students incredible results. So I've given you everything really here that you need to create a very professional and polished brand for your online course business. And then as well, the template shop. So I opened up a new template shop recently. So I'm continuing to, determine, what those things are, tools that I'm getting requests from you guys of what you want more of, what I can create for you. So there's a shop on my website as well. And I've got a couple of different templates in there. You can there's my kitty, that you can go ahead and they're available for purchase if you want to go ahead and grab those. If you go over to visionaryedge.com and then go over to new shop, then you're able to check out the different resources that are available for sale in the new shop as well. So, but first check your online portal and make sure I haven't already given you free access to those as being a member of the community and of the online course and coaching program before you purchase anything in the shop. All right, any questions about that? So that is our online learning portal. Again, any lessons, any training will be uploaded into the portal. And then we have the Facebook group for support for you as well. So let's get back to our slides. If I can find them, let's see. All right, let me get the slides back up. Share. Hold on. All right. Okay. So step one, once you are signed in, you've kind of done your tour, getting the, comfortable, you've received your email from me or multiple emails from me to give you your log-on credentials. Once you do that, then you want to go ahead and watch that welcome video to be able to get started. So inside here is where we're going to walk you through in-depth Course Creators Academy. We're going to go over the live call schedule, making sure that we have you set up for a very smooth journey and making it successful. Also, I've given you a downloadable checklist here for you of all of these steps. So when you're in the online portal, you'll be able to grab those as well. So once you've done that, you've watched the introduction video, you've gone over the course journey overview. So it's step-by-step, kind of like, again, looking at the 3 different stages that we have inside Course Creators Academy, which is design, develop, launch, and run a profitable and engaging online course or coaching program. Then we're going to go through what those stages are and what those milestones are, so you really understand, what that roadmap is and what steps you're going to be taking and how to understand that you're making progress, and where maybe you need to identify, we'll identify together where you need some more support. So we'll go over that, and then we will make sure that you just have a good understanding of what your schedule looks like, and planning some time each week in your schedule. And I'll help you if maybe you're time challenged. We'll go through that as well to help you identify how much time that you want to set aside for creating your online course and coaching program each and every week, so you can make sure that you are absorbing the information and taking the aligned action steps. And then again, you're going to explore the online portal. So I want you to navigate here, making sure that you have access to all the portals. So you click on the links, make sure everything is working. You're able to download all of the resources. So yeah, I've tested it. Students that are, the beta testers that have already been in have tested it. My clients have tested it. So I want you to make sure that everything is working for you, and that you, depending on how you like to learn, you may like to learn by watching a module first. I know I'm like that. I like to watch a module from, all of the video lessons inside that module from start to finish. And then I go back and then I watch them again and implement as I go. So it's kind of just helps that I learn that way. So know yourself, know what works best for you. And, whether it's, watch a lesson, take an action, watch a lesson, take an action, that's fine too. I wouldn't recommend watching the whole entire program and then going back, because you may never go back. That could really set you up for overwhelm. So I really wouldn't do that. Just stay in the step that you're in and complete the step, and then move on to the next step. And then you want to start creating. So once you have gone through that, then you want to dive into module 1 and just start taking the aligned action steps. And then we will meet again for the live Q&A sessions to answer any questions that you have live together, much like what you're doing on YouTube right now, where you can come to the YouTube and put your questions in the comments. That's what we will be doing as well. Once you've done that, step 3 then is to introduce yourself. So come over to the community, the Course Creators Academy Inner Circle, and introduce yourself and tell us what brought you to Course Creators Academy. Why did you say yes to investing in yourself and getting this program and this support? Why did you say yes to having me as your guide and mentor? I'd love to know how you found me, how you came across my content, whether you found me through a Facebook ad or a social media post. Maybe, you got on my email list somehow or another. Maybe it was from my website and you joined up on my email list. I'd love to know how you came in. And bonus, as we get further down, as we start talking about marketing, we will learn how to do all of these things. I generate leads and sales in my business every single day on autopilot, and it is a beautiful thing. I did not start my journey like that. I started my journey with working with one-on-one clients, and everything was very like, if I wasn't working, nothing was working in my business. And essentially, like, I just kind of created another job for myself, and that didn't work. And I almost gave up my business after years of doing that. I almost gave up my business and went back to corporate. But then my father fell ill, and I had some, other reasons that I needed to or wanted to not give up on my dream. So I found another way, and I turned to online courses and setting everything up on automation. And now it just runs on autopilot. And I just get to show up for the things I love to do most, and that is teaching you. So tell me why you are here. Describe your vision for your online course and coaching business. Who is it that you want to help? What is your magic? What is your medicine that people need your support with? What's your bigger why? What's your vision? Is it you're wanting to create more time freedom in your life? Is it that you want to create more financial independence? You want more time with your children? You want to be able to invest in the things that, make you feel good and help you to invest in the long term and build a legacy for yourself and for your family. And then connect with others. So connect, meet your peers inside the community, say hello, get to know one another. We go inside the online course portal. You'll see we have collaboration corners. We walk through that and how to be able to collaborate with one another, how to be able to take advantage of each other's offers and helping to learn from one another and become each other's best testimonials and so forth. So we have lots of opportunities for that. We'd love to really get to know you, know your story, and just really learn how we can best support you through our time together. And then step 4 is to share your game plan. So here, I really want to hear from you what your course goals are. So by the end of this program, what is it that you're looking to achieve? What's your income goal? So are you looking to start generating your first 5K months? Maybe you are at that already. Maybe you're not, you're at 0. You haven't, you're brand new to online course coaching business. So maybe you want to start, getting your first 1 to 3 clients. Maybe it's your first 3,000, 5,000, 10K and beyond. Let me know what your course goals are. And then creating a timeline. So in what timeline do you realistically want to be able to create this? I've created the program where realistically, by setting SMART goals, you can achieve by the creating, designing, developing, launching, and running an online course within 60 days or less. Depends on how long the course is, and we'll get into a lot more than in that. But you can create it a lot quicker. But let me know what that game plan is for you so we can help to hold you accountable, and we can help to make sure you're supported through your journey. And then share for accountability. Again, like, there's nothing like sharing publicly what your deadlines are or what you've committed to to help hold you to the fire. I know that's one more reason I love working with my team, is because when I have someone else that has, I've made a commitment to and is expecting things from me by a certain time, then I'm more apt to get them done. It's why, I like to, even with pre-selling, and we'll get into that as well. When you pre-sell an online course, you select a start date, and that really, once you've selected a start date for either the promoting, maybe you're doing a workshop, or maybe you're doing a masterclass or a boot camp or something like that, you've committed publicly to a date, you're going to show up and you're going to deliver, right? So I want you to share that for accountability. And then use the time management system. On my YouTube channel, I have a whole online course available for you for time management mastery. So if you really need some help with that, I have a whole selection of videos for you, and I can link them in the portal if I didn't already. I can't remember off the top of my head if I have those linked, but they are on my YouTube channel for you. In fact, I'll just show you where they are at. Let me see. Let me grab them really quick. So if you go to my channel, Shannon Martell, and it's at Shannon Martell, you can look, and I have several different playlists of videos here for you to help you to create, launch, and scale your online courses and coaching programs. But if you go to the playlist, there is a time management mastery playlist here. So it's got seven different videos here for you that walk you through all of the time management pieces, as far as being able to prioritize, plan, and produce your results and what it is that you are working on. I think my screen share is still working. All right, so that is that. So you can go ahead and grab that if that is something you need some support with. And then go back and share this tab. All right. So that is step 4. So once you've completed step 4, then you're going to dive into step 5. And this is where you're going to start with module 1. So you're going to be beginning with setting up the foundations. And these are your foundational lessons of creating an online course. And we want you to, again, explore all of the resources. Go ahead and download the action guide, as well as I do have a whole course curriculum book that is in the vault. So if you go to the vault resources, you can go ahead and look for the course curriculum book, the action guide, the cheat sheet. I have all of those resources available for you to set you up for as much success as possible inside of Course Creators Academy. And then you just simply start taking action. You start consuming the lessons, and you start taking the action steps one step at a time. And then you want to make sure that you're submitting your homework into the inner circle, the Facebook group, so we can give you some feedback. So your peers can give you some feedback. You can provide feedback to your peers. The more you help each other, the more that everybody wins, right? This is a community effort. So making sure that you're supporting one another is really important. And then you can tick that off your list, and then you are done with that particular lesson in the module. And then you're going to proceed to the next module. Step 6 is overcome challenges. So I really, if you're having any challenges, I want you to know that we can work together to overcome them. Every challenge is just an opportunity. Maybe it is that we need to dive deeper into some training. Maybe it is that you need some additional resources. Maybe we need to jump on a one-on-one strategy call. Whatever it is, I'm here. I'm your guide. I'm here to help support you. And so you don't stay stuck. Staying stuck is not the option. I want to make sure that you are getting the support and resources. And that is a beautiful thing of the beta community, is because I can really delegate and devote that time to you, to really nurturing you and making sure that you are getting the best results possible. So we are problem solvers. We're solution seekers. I should change my slide. We are solution seeker. Every challenge is just an opportunity, and it's going to give us an incredible story to be able to share how we overcame that particular challenge and we're able to get moving and get results. So ask questions, get support from your community, get support from me, share solutions. So as you identify certain wins and so forth, and successes that you've had. We want to hear about it. Share those successes, share those wins. Every step along the way is going to help. When you share it and you start celebrating all those many milestones or many steps that you are achieving, it builds momentum, and when you get that positive momentum going and you feel like such a winner, because you are such a winner, because you are taking action and you're building your dream. So that is really important to make sure you're sharing those wins, sharing the solutions that you have been able to develop for yourself and to help everybody else win as well. Step 7 is to engage and support each other throughout the community, throughout your journey. And I said this many times already. So making sure that you're giving feedback to others, you're sharing your processes, you're sharing your wins, what's working, what's not working. Everything in our business is about testing. It's like we have a hypothesis of what we think is going to work, and then we're going to test that hypothesis, see what worked, what didn't work, and how we can improve along the way. That is the definition of basically what you do as a business owner. So we are going to be doing that over and over and over again, and you will start to create your own signature methodologies. And I have an online course and coaching program for your signature systems, and that is all born out of this creative process, right? And the art and science of being able to develop these skills as an online course, an online course creator, and online coach, a business owner. You will start to develop your signature systems. Collaborate with others. You never know where your next client is going to come from, or your next business bestie. Being able to find other coaches and online course creators that potentially could complement the services that you offer to your clients, and you can collaborate together. So there's opportunities in our collaboration corners there. And just really building connections and building those lifetime friendships is just gold. So step 8 is to direct your questions to me or to your peers. So if there's something that is private and you feel like you need some additional support on it, feel free to email me. I've given you my email address here at shannon@shannonmartel.com, or you can send me a DM. You can DM me on Instagram at Passive Income with Shannon. You can post your questions in the Facebook group. You can bring them to the bi-weekly Q&A. And I will also be hosting pop-up master classes for you. Many of you came to me through joining my masterclass or my workshop, 1 Hour to Course Clarity. So if you were on that, that is fantastic. I will be continuing throughout the rest of the year to host that masterclass. Each and every single month, it'll be a different variation of it, where we're going to be lasering in on particular problems that we need to be able to solve, or we need deeper dives on particular pieces of the curriculum inside that masterclass each and every month. So we'll zoom in on different aspects of it to really make sure that you are getting the success and learning the skills that you need to be able to learn, as well as providing you with different tangible resources. And again, what's working right now in my business for myself and for my clients. So making sure that you're taking advantage of those workshops, and you'll have plenty of notice that those are coming up as well. And then just as a reminder, what's included here, we're going to work together to scale your impact and scale your legacy together. So it's the ultimate trifecta. It's coaching, it's content, and it's community. And that's my promise to you inside Course Creators Academy. I couldn't be more honored that you've selected me as your guide and your mentor and your coach through this journey, to taking all of those beautiful, brilliant ideas and skills that you were gifted with and that you have developed over your lifetime, and packaging them up into legacy online courses and coaching programs, so you can make the impact that you are here to make out in the world. And so you can create the legacy that you want to create, and not just being known for like after you're not with us anymore on this planet, but to live your legacy now, to be able to create the income and the impact, and create the time freedom and the ultimate freedom that you desire. That's what you're doing here. And that's everybody's why is a little bit different. And that, that's a beautiful thing. That's what makes us all unique and special. So again, thank you so much for being here with me on this journey. If you have any questions, again, remember that the beta version, if you're not signed up yet, and this is something that is for you, Remember that the beta version of Course Creators Academy, I've extended it through Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The pricing is $497 for the beta spot. And then also, if you want to take advantage of the VIP upgrade, which gets you additional support from, and you can look at all of that on the sales page. It walks you through everything on the sales page. Let me just pull it up for you. I will link it down below in this video description for you. So on the sales page, as you're walking through, it goes in much more detail as well, everything that is included inside Course Creators Academy. So again, it's the 3 proven steps. It gives you all of the templates that are the time-saving templates to help you to be able to create and sell your online course or coaching program. High-level training. You're never going to get this much access to me as you are, again, as you're getting right now as being part of the beta pod that we're going through. High-level training, live support calls to support you and all of your questions, giving you feedback on everything that you're working on. Network opportunities galore. So much more is included in here. And then again, if you want to sign up for the VIP spot, there's a few VIP spots left available. You can grab those when you're going through the checkout process. So if you have any questions at all, this walks you through all of the phases through the program. It shows you some of the tangible deliverables. There's so many more things that you get besides this inside the program, as you could see when I was kind of walking you through the vault and all of the incredible support. And you will see on the page a lot of my incredible students that have already gone through the program. I've run this program a couple of times under different names. It's been rebranded. So every time I do it, I do beta pods and, just make it better and better as we move forward for our clients. So you'll see on there some of the clients that have worked with as well and the results that they have gotten, and a frequently asked question section for you as well. So if this is for you and you haven't jumped in already, go ahead. The link will be in the description box below. And if you are in, I am so happy that you're here. I'm so excited. And I can't wait to meet each and every one of you on our next live Q&A call. In the meantime, if you have any questions, go ahead and drop those over in the inner circle, and we will be seeing you all soon. So thank you so much for tuning in. Let me just check the comments. I think there's a couple of comments. Okay, yeah, that's okay. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you all soon.